Welcome back. From lightsabers, blasters, new items, brand new villages, and so much more, this is everything you need to know about LEGO Fortnite Star Wars. So the team over at LEGO Fortnite dropped a 2-minute Star Wars Rebel Adventure cinematic trailer onto their YouTube channel this morning. And if you haven't seen that, it's actually what's playing in the background right now, and if you want to watch it with audio, you can check it out in the description. But along with that, they dropped patch notes. This is going to be absolutely everything that you're going to need to know about this new update, so you can be prepared ahead of time. Go ahead and drop a like on this video so you can come back to it and reference it for all things v29.40. Guys, I know I've said this before, but by far this is the craziest update that we've ever gotten in this game all at once. The amount of new content is insane, and I want to get this to you guys as fast as possible, so let's jump straight into the patch notes and get into this. LEGO Fortnite Star Wars begins May 3rd with the v29.40 update. In this update, the Rebellion and Galactic Empire will rift into your LEGO Fortnite world. The Empire won't be coming in peace, but the rebels will. Help the rebels survive by building up the Rebel Village and unlocking tools like lightsabers, DL-44 blasters, and the thermal detonators to deal with any foes you may encounter. While aiding the Rebellion, make progress in the LEGO Pass Rebel Adventure, which has free and premium rewards inspired by the Tatooine. Wow, so already, like I said, we got a brand new village, we got lightsabers, we got blasters, we got thermal detonators, and we even have basically a battle pass for this. Let's keep going. Start your Rebel Adventure. The Galactic Empire is in hot pursuit of a band of rebels who need your help. The Empire and rebels are unknowingly heading to a rift to your world, which will lead them into a new island in your world. This island will stick around even after v29.40. Before investigating the Empire crash site, you should check on your rebel allies. You'll receive a pair of macro binoculars after the crash, which will point to your rebel village. This rinky-dinky shelter on Star Wars Island needs your help becoming a full-on rebel headquarters. The rebel village can level up all the way to level 10. How to level it up? Complete objectives like supplying resources and constructing rebel buildings. If you plan on becoming a local hero, don't worry about saying goodbye to your rebel neighbors anytime soon. The rebel villages will remain beyond v29.40. That's absolutely amazing to hear that this will stick around after the update, and if you look at the promotional key art, you'll see that it looks like it's actually in the desert biome. I know I read out that it says it'll lead them to a new island in your world, so I'm not sure if that means they'll literally be on an island in our world or if they're just spawning into our islands. That part's a little confusing, but I'm assuming it'll just be a naturally generated structure, kind of like the ones we already have in game now. And might I add, these look super exciting. They use some of the prefabs that are already in the game, but there's also some new structures that I haven't seen yet, along with some new props and other building materials. Not gonna lie, I go to Disneyland all the time, and if you didn't know, Disneyland has a Star Wars land inside of it, so I'm super in the know with all of this lore, and it's extra exciting to me. You can even see here that our character is wearing a cape, so maybe as you upgrade this village, you'll get assigned a cape, which is pretty cool. He's also holding a blaster. If you look around, you can obviously see that it's also decked out in all of the Rebellion props. Anyway, let's keep on going. Crash the crash site. Be warned, the crash site of the Empire Star Destroyer isn't the Empire's end. Instead, the Empire will try to make your world their home. They'll be surrounding the crash site with camps, and it's up to you to infiltrate them and take back your world. After spending some time with the rebels, find these bases with the help of your macro binoculars. And here's an image of the macro binoculars. So this is a new item, like I mentioned earlier. It looks like it won't be super useful outside of finding bases, but it's a new item nonetheless. And below the item on the update page, it says you can make macro binoculars yourself. Unlock the recipe by adding a plastoid to your inventory. What's a plastoid? We still don't know. Like the look of the Imperial architecture, you can choose not to damage the camps and keep them and their inhabitants beyond v29.40. Nice to see that they're really emphasizing that this stuff will remain beyond the update, because that was a big question a lot of people had. Continuing on though, it's time to talk about the lightsabers and other gear. So lightsabers, are you civilized or are you secretly on the dark side? Whatever your answer is, different colored lightsabers are waiting for you in your world. You won't get these in LEGO Fortnite by crafting them. Instead, you'll unlock yours by helping the rebel build their village. With your lightsaber in hand, you can collect even more. Lightsabers are a powerful tool in LEGO Fortnite. In fact, they're so powerful that they need time to recharge after combat. Use them when the time is right. Dang, so that completely goes against my prediction, but it's also pretty interesting because I don't really know if we have many items that have a cooldown like that. I'm wondering how long you'll be able to use it for before it has a cooldown, because I'm thinking for something like a brute, this would be amazing. I'm sure it does way more damage than something like a sword, so it'll be interesting to use this and find out exactly how powerful it is when the update drops. It's also good to know that you're not going to have to just go to your crafting bench to build this. You're going to have to help the rebels build up their village. I'm assuming this will be like other village rewards you get in your normal villages, so be on the lookout for that. Continuing on though, more items. We got the bowcaster, the detonator, and blasters. Don't just bow out when a foe is near. Defend yourself with the new Star Wars items craftable at a rebel workbench. Rebel workbenches are also new. bowcaster. Launches a coral that deals damage and then explodes in an area. Unlock the recipe by adding Durasteel to your inventory. DL44, there's no substitute for a good blaster at your side. Unlock the recipe by adding Durasteel to your inventory yet again. E11, a standard issue blaster from the Imperial Stormtroopers. Unlock the recipe by adding scrap Durasteel to your inventory. And then the thermal detonator, the bounty hunter's detonator of choice. This thrown explosive affects a wider area than dynamite. Unlock the recipe by adding Durasteel to your inventory. You see all the items on screen here. If I had to guess, this is the bowcaster because it looks like a bow. The DL44 is probably the better blaster of the two, so I would assume it's this one. The standard issue E11 would be this one here, and then of course the thermal detonator is this thing right here, which you can throw kind of like dynamite. But like we just read, there's a new rebel workbench, and it says you'll unlock the recipe by adding a plastoid to your inventory. Keep your lightsabers, bowcasters, D11s, E11s, thermal detonators, and rebel workbenches even after the V29.40 update. So again, they're emphasizing that. And if you thought we were done, we're only about halfway through the patch notes, so let's continue onwards with the Lego Pass Rebel Adventure. This pass has unlockable in-game rewards like the Tatooine turret and tank bundle, the Mos Eisley blue milk bar bundle, and more. As you can see here, it says gain studs as you complete quests and help the rebel settle into the world of Lego Fortnite. So it looks like you can complete challenges inside of Lego Fortnite to either complete the free or paid pass. The free pass looks like it'll just give you a ton of props with a nice prefab at the end, and then it looks like what I would assume is the paid pass down at the bottom here. You'll get a ton more building prefabs along with some more props and things like that. The next image they show us is the Mos Eisley marketplace build, which is the final reward for the free version. So here's a better detailed look at that. If you don't plan on spending any V-Bucks, you can expect to get this, which is actually super cool. One of the first nice free builds that we're getting in this game, so W Lego Fortnite for that. The premium reward track costs 1,400 V-Bucks and has 11 more rewards you can unlock while unlocking the free reward track. You don't need to complete extra quests. This track has 4 decor bundles and 7 builds, including the Dusty Dur Burger build as the final reward, which you can see right here. Again, this one looks amazing. These Star Wars themed sets are just crazy. I mean, I would have never expected Fortnite Lego Star Wars. I can't wait till we have physical sets, and I hope they bring these out one day. That would be so sick. I would build every single one of them. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, just for unlocking the premium reward track, you'll instantly unlock the Chewbacca outfit. This Wookiee co-pilot of the Millennium Falcon has a Lego style and a Fortnite style. This is what that guy looks like. You've seen him in some promotional images already. And then they give us a heads up on the timeline saying that you can progress this pass up until July 23rd, 2024. The free rewards, premium rewards, and Chewbacca outfit are not exclusive to the pass, and you may be able to purchase them at a later date in the shop. So I guess they're not a limited time thing. You can actually get them later on if you purchase them with V-Bucks. And that is basically the end of it. The last thing we got here are some new outfits getting Lego looks. There's not too much to note here other than Darth Vader and Kristan and Mandalorian, which are all going to be characters out of the Star Wars universe. And then the last thing on the notes are major improvements and bug fixes. Starting in V29.40, you'll be able to view your Lego Fortnite quests without having to return to the lobby. They also made it easier to exit driver seats that are flipped over. And then 2 bug fixes. They fixed an issue where players would sometimes not receive expected gifts from villagers, and fixed a crash that happened rarely when getting out of bed. And wow, that is the end of V29.40. Go down to the comments right now and let me know what you guys think. I want to start a discussion there. I am personally super excited. Like I said when we started this video, there's never been an update as big as this one, and I cannot wait until the 3rd where we can start playing. Stay tuned to the channel because I'm going to be unpacking absolutely everything as soon as the update drops, and you don't want to miss the content that's going to be coming on this channel. On the road to 1 million subscribers as well, so if you want to help me get there, I appreciate every single subscriber. Share this with a friend if you found it helpful, and I will catch y'all later. It's Vinny Boy Kaz. Peace.